Hi everyone, and welcome back to Cosmic Crit. This is your GM Patrick here, welcoming you back to another quiet episode of the podcast. Fairly quiet around here, I should say, on this week's episode. Certainly unlike what the realtor said when we bought this old house. This podcast isn't haunted at all, I am sure. It was built on the graves of about 572 dead NPCs, monsters, and horrific space aliens from the past seasons, but I'm sure Season 3 will go on without having a cursed episode where everyone rolls terribly and the party nearly dies in a TPK. That certainly isn't what is going to happen in this week's episode. Really quick before we get back into the ghost hunting adventure, I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for backing our dreams and making our Pathfinder 2nd Edition show come true. The second Patreon exclusive podcast is called Dead Men Roll No Crits, where we are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition and doing a conversion of Paizo's premier pirate adventure path, Skull and Shackles. This week released episode number 10, and we are wrapping up 2 weeks of High Seas press-gained action. If you become a $5 or more Patreon subscriber, you can listen to all 10 episodes plus our episode 0 right now, which is about 15 hours of content, so maybe block off a full day if you want to binge them. But thank you everyone that has subscribed, made the Patreon a success, our early adopters I want to thank especially, and backers who are supporting Cosmic Crit. You are helping us in more ways than you know, and we always welcome more Pronkin patrons aboard if you guys want to join the pirate crew. That is going to do it for this intro. We have a ghost encounter of the third deadly kind to get back to in this week's episode, which is number 151, which we are calling Ghosted Rider.
Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
This week it's all about better living through chemistry by popping pills and vanquishing viruses in this week's episode of Dr. Critio. This is your GM in your general malpractice suit, aka Patrick, welcoming you back again to the action of slowly falling puzzle pieces, locking into place. Joining me in clearing the level and writing prescriptions are my 5 friends and medical doctors. To my right, she's as cool as 2 blue capsules falling from above. It's Rebecca rolling with Xenia.
Hello.
Across from her, this viral computer bug is about to heavy blast the board away. It's Drew delivering Echo 7.
The mobile Dr. Mario game has Dr. Baby Wario, and if that's not 2020, I don't know what is.
Kill it with fire. To my right, his doctorate is in dead hearts and lost eyeballs. It's Tyler dredging up to Vasho.
Let go of my eyeballs.
Across from him, just throwing on a lab coat and stethoscope, doesn't make this guy a doctor. It's Jabert playing as Dr. Trest.
No. Yeah, hi, how are you?
And across the digital table, a plant substitute that helps treat the symptoms while ignoring a cure. It's Miles mixing it up with Sprouts.
Good evening, Patrick.
You're a little green pill, Miles.
I'm happy to hear that. Also, what happened to the rest of you? Did you forget how to talk?
Oh, not all of us just say good evening, Patrick, every time.
I was going to point out that I did not get my doctorate, and then I thought, well, that's a little bit of a downer. I just won't say that anymore.
Hey, it's never too late.
Never too late to say never.
You can throw on a stethoscope and the little reflector thing on the forehead, which I've never seen a doctor ever wear. And what else? Dr. Mario's got a little clipboard. He looks so official.
Carry on a clipboard, wear a white coat. You're basically a doctor.
I don't think a plumber can side hustle be a doctor.
Hey, you don't know what he's been through. You don't know his life. That's basically what a gastroenterologist is, right?
Yeah. Let's look at the plumbing down there. Just hits you with a wrench.
If I was going to say if his patients were just pipes, then yeah, it's fine.
Right? Yeah.
What's so funny that that came into existence? It's like, why not just use the plumbing theme? And he's like throwing pipes at clogs. I don't know.
Yeah, because the doctor theme really has no bearing on the game.
Yeah, I mean, you can have anything with like multiple colors, like 2 little color segments. Anyway, that's this week's intro. That's all I got.
But for real, Dr. Mario.
Let's break it down for the next 10, 20 minutes. Or
This is a Dr. Mario podcast.
we could move on with the show if we wanted to.
Please,
There was some-
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, there was some real excitement happening, if I recall correctly.
No.
Ghosts.
No, I think you're wrong about that. But the only way to figure that out is to talk to Miles. Miles, you got to remind us what happened last time on Cosmic Crit.
One of the keys of being a great detective is a show of patience, and this place is sure testing mine. We found a long hallway filled with rooms. Tempting, too, considering the gear we've already found. But we made a beeline to take care of business first. Need to see what was in Galchek's office. Lady Luck must have thought she's been too kind of us lately, because we found a pleasant little mind reaper in there. Which, let me tell you, packed up in a small professor's room like Samioxy and sardines is not my idea of a good time. But with some well-placed shots early on, we were able to take care of the nuisance pretty quickly and get back to work. Through some careful searching, it looks like the professor's research might be the basement, because nothing bad ever happens in a basement.
That's sarcasm, because everything bad happens in basements.
It's 100% sarcasm.
That's it's a comedic device, because basements are where the killing happens.
11 years of watching horror movies have taught me that if you need to get something done, head to the basement.
Head on down. Head on
Hundreds of
down.
episodes of podcasts that I've recorded have been done in this basement, and well,
Nothing
you can
good
see
has
why
come
I'm
of
at the top of the iTunes charts.
Yeah, no, if you want your podcast to succeed, you've got to record in the attic. Everyone knows that, Drew. You got to go right through the roof, right at the ceiling above your head.
Yeah.
When we last left off, you guys had headed on down to some of these other offices in the section of the university where you found Galchek's office, and you found one that was boarded up or perhaps like blocked, and there was indeed a desk blocking the way, and inside you found the desiccated remains of another professor. And this room doesn't look like it has been touched by the swarm, but as you guys filtered in and started taking a look at the body, through the walls comes a psychically moaning and discombobulated ghost, a finely dressed one. I think you all remarked. Take a look at the art. Here is a Sheeran
Gentleman ghost.
Sheeran in a suit, and
It looks way too awesome to be a professor. I mean, maybe like an
pretty
Indiana
suave.
Jones level professor.
I bet this is the crusty dean.
yeah, why aren't there patches on these elbows? So we need a more professorial
elbow
look.
patches.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to go. Yeah, he looks like he's about to go dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the
definitely.
jacket swinging off to the side, and he's got his hip kind of popped and his hand on the hip.
You put like a gin drink in his hand and he's good to go.
Oh, absolutely. This is the type of professor where their students put the love you on their eyelids, so when they blink, they can send secret messages of their crush.
It's so funny that you mention something about their eyes, or the look of this one, because as soon as this ghost kind of materializes through the wall here, it looks like on the map, everyone except our good friends Jedvata and Drew, Echo 7 are out in the hallway here. Everyone else, there's a cold kind of light that comes out of this ghost's eyes that seems to pierce you all. I need everyone else besides Drew to start us off by making a fortitude check.
Oh no, Ghost Piercer.
I can't believe that Javada was the perfect distance away. It's amazing.
Well, he's out in the hallway, whereas you're 10 feet away through the door there. Okay, let's see what we've got here. We have rolled initiative before the start of this week's episode. This is its gaze ability, and it is DC 17, which means Sprouts.
What, my 6 didn't do it?
Oh no, I was looking at your initiative roll. Yeah, that's going to be a fail. Zinnia, that is a fail. And then we've got a success from Devasho and Trest. Oh boy.
This isn't illusion, perchance, is it? an illusion spell or effect?
No, but it's a supernatural ability here, and there's some damage coming your way. A couple forms of it. First is charisma damage, as you are just drained, the soul kind of like escaping your body and making you, fairly unresponsive, sad. You have all these emotions coming over you. And this is not going to Devasho and Trest, but Zinnia and Sprouts is 2d4 points of charisma damage.
Ooh, I'm really glad I made that save. That would have affected my damage rolls.
Oh, nearly max. 7 points of charisma.
Holy my gosh.
Hell. You guys got so ugly so fast.
Just a reminder, if you hit 0, you are unconscious.
What?
In that, yeah.
Okay, so my charisma is now -4 mod.
That's fine. I mean, 0 as in the.
Oh, like my score. Oh, I meant 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
3. So you don't want to lose any more. But that's not all. We also, you're taking some cold damage here. And this is going to go to Devasho and Tress as well. Oh boy.
Half?
Nearly max. No.
Oh, we take that full damage.
Yeah, you're taking, everyone is taking 16 points of cold damage. The Fortitude save just negates charisma damage.
I'm not going to complain about that at all.
Yeah, and then we're going to start the regular turn order here where we have rolled, and Trest, you are going first. This thing is across the room about 10 feet away from you, and is just letting out those psychic keening wails that you heard here. Now, with this gaze attack, if it does this again, you guys have the option here to close your eyes completely, like with other gaze attacks, or look obliquely, I believe is the other option. Mm-hmm. And with that, you get a bonus to the Fortitude save and a negative to like attacks and things like that. So it's up to you if you want to change up how you are working.
Okay.
And that just happens at the start of the round, the top of the round. That happens.
Yeah, when it's your turn, you get to pick if you want to do that.
All right. What's the negative for looking obliquely, or is that like a mischance, or?
I think it's just a -2, like probably a -2.
It gains concealment, the creature, but you get a +4 bonus on the saving throw.
Okay.
If you block your vision out completely, you gain total concealment, so it just wouldn't affect you.
So it's just then it'd just be a 50% mischance at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for
20%.
I'm gonna avert my eyes, I think, and I'm gonna step forward and slice as best I know how.
So you're like looking kind of like off to the side of this thing.
Yeah, I'm looking at his shoes.
Oh, those are well polished shoes. He died
ghost
right
shoes.
after a shine.
Oh no! Sword.
Best time to go.
Solar sword. Let's see here. So just regular submit. Oh boy.
Oh no!
Goodness gracious!
Oh, we've started off with nearly the opposite of a cosmic crit. A natural 1 on the attack and almost two 1s on the damage. A lot of red. We don't like to see it.
Yeah.
Critical fail time against this bad boy.
Well, let's see if my 20% mischance. Oh, it misses there too.
You rolled a 1 on the D10.
Wow! I'm glad you just get these all out of the system. Just knock these out.
Just shaking them out. Just shaking them out.
Loosen it up.
It's been a little while since I've played, so I'm just airing it all out here. These stanky dice up in my business. So.
You don't want to take a critical fail card. What if it's one of the good ones that happens?
I mean, sure.
Yeah! Let's start this combat off right!
This critical fail is called "You Look Like You've Seen a Ghost."
Ghost.
Oh no! Oh, this is awful, Jabber. Why would you do this to yourself? Right on the funny bone. It doesn't sound that bad. You take half weapon damage and move 1 step down the dexterity poison track until healed.
What?
So you swing through this thing, and you.
Fortunately, I've rolled nearly minimum damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Wayne
lucky
Chung
me.
yourself though. Oh, no.
So 7 points of damage here. That's good. Fun.
So
And then
what does the Dex poison gonna do?
Dex
Give him
poison,
negatives?
yeah.
Yes, I believe the first step. Let's go to dexterity poison track. First step is sluggish. So -2 to reflex saves, dex saves, attack rolls, and skill checks. And you're also flat-footed. Oh my!
Until healed. That's right.
Until healed, yeah. Oh boy. Bad luck all around. Let's see if Sprouts Marlowe next in the corner of the room here at this professor's office can do something with it. Now, you've taken some charisma damage. You're a little dazed from that. How is Sprouts doing?
He's all right. It's not the best, but he's getting by. So to avert his gaze a little bit, he's gonna kind of just, take the brim of his hat and kind of fold it over his eyes a little bit. And I guess
Everyone's staring at his shoes.
Take a shot at this bad boy.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And that's an 11.
Oof. A natural 2. We're getting up there, guys. You guys are getting better.
Hey, it's 2 times better than the last one.
It was also a nearly minimum damage roll there. Okay. Whew, boy. Not looking good for the gang. Zinnia, you are up next. You are right next to this professor's ghosts.
So, first thing I'd like to do is try to identify this thing. Can I do that while dazed?
Yeah, dazed is, you're just at very low charisma. That doesn't affect your intelligence or your
That probably
your
makes
wisdom.
me even nerdier than usual, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're just a walking computer at this point. Figuring that out will be a mysticism check, but do you get to roll something else with your biohacker ability?
So if I used my move action, I could take 20, but I am not going to do that because I want to get away from this thing using a move action. So I'm going to attempt to roll my very, very bad mysticism roll. This is probably not going to go well. But
So you can
I'll
use physical science, right? For undead?
only if I use my custom micro lab, which
I
is
see.
right.
Well,
Right?
if that is the case.
That doesn't take an action to use the micro lab, though, I don't think.
Yeah, it would only take the action if I wanted to take 20.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know that physical science. No, physical science is worse.
Okay.
Well, almost worse.
Nice.
I'm not trained in physical science.
Go ahead and roll that mysticism check for me, though. It's gonna be a fairly high one.
18.
Ooh,
Oh,
it's
20 to identify.
It's going to be a lot higher than that, unfortunately. You are certain this is indeed some kind of incorporeal creature, but what kind of phantasm this is, you are not sure.
All right. Now I have a question.
Mhm.
If I were to shoot someone with a genetics booster to grant them blind sense, could they close their eyes and avoid the consequences of, concealment and whatever that they're currently getting?
Yes, blind sense, I believe, still has
They
some
still have total concealment.
some concealment against it. Yeah, I think you'd be able to find where he is pretty easily, but unless they
But
have...
without blind fight, we don't have anyone who has blind sense already.
Yeah, blind sight is the one where I don't think you need any visual acuity whatsoever.
Yeah, I have blind sense. Right
You
now.
do?
Yeah.
So, all right. So the genetics booster, because genetics is like my specialty as a biohacker, is I can grant blind sense or blind fight if they have blind sense already.
Right. So if you want to give a trest blind fight, I believe that gives you like double the chances with the mischance, if I'm remembering it correctly. Is a combat feat. Yeah, if you miss because of concealment, you can re-roll the mischance one time to see if you actually hit. So if she gives you that, you can completely close your eyes and have 2 shots at being able to hit because of concealment.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Interesting.
Wow.
Okay, so that's one option. Sorry, I have to figure. I'm trying to use things that I've never had to use.
So many
before.
classes, so many abilities.
Okay, I also have cloaking field. as a ghost operative, which I think I'm going to try to use to get away from this thing.
Is that a standard to activate?
It's a move action to activate. While it's active, I can use stealth to hide, even if I'm being directly observed, right?
Yeah, so you basically are blending in with the walls of the office here, so you look like a cork board with papers on it.
I know attacking does not end the cloaking field. Would it count if I injected one of my friends? Would that count as an attack for the purposes of ending my hide?
I think if you were shooting at the ghost, yes, but if you're shooting at an ally, I would say no.
Okay.
Now, do you want to change up the way that you're looking at this creature as well?
Yes. I would like to. Is that a move action?
No, it's just, you just declare it.
Yeah, so I'd like to turn on my cloaking field, like hide in plain sight, as my move action, and also avert my eyes away from the ghost. So I'll look sort of to my left, I guess.
Looking over at Trest.
Over at Trest.
Hit themselves in the funny bone.
And with that, I could inject Trest with, if we agree that won't end my hide.
Give him the blind fight?
Yes. Sorry?
Give him blind fight or something else?
Jabert, what do you think? Would blind fight be helpful, or do you... I mean, I have other boosters too.
I mean, blind fight would not be bad. That would be.
It's probably either that or +1 to your AC.
I think probably blind fight right now. My sense is this guy's gonna wail on me pretty hard, no matter what my AC is.
So since I'm right next to him, do I have to use my injection gun, or can I just stab him with a serum thing?
I think you have to.
I have to use the gun.
No, you don't. You don't.
It gives her the bonuses, right?
What bonuses? She can just use it as an item.
Oh, right. Instead of loading it into a pistol, you can stab him because he's they're right next to you.
You can just use like a syringe.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like
you don't have to hit an AC if you're just doing that. But
so I'm not loading it into my gun. I'm just hitting him with it, and giving him blind fight since he has blind sense already. And I think that will do. Oh, I have to do a stealth roll for a cloaking field, right?
Go right ahead.
Yeah, so on my next turn, I'll be able to sneak around and stuff more easily, but okay. That's a 23. Is it dim or dark in here? Because that'd be 25.
I don't believe so. I think you guys have lit up this room by coming into it.
Oh, well, I think the ghost lit it up.
I'm not sure if they
perfect strategy.
Light. They're definitely giving off like a cool feeling, a coldness, but no. But that is still with a +10 to this check, right? Oh no, that's only if you remain still for at least one round.
Well, I'm not moving, right?
Good point.
I mean, I am using my serum thing, but
sure. So if you stay still, you'll get a little bonus there. Okay, so I can tell you, pretty stealthy with that. This thing does have a lot of weird perceptions. It is not its turn though yet, as Devasho is going up next. Now, Tyler, do you want to try and identify this?
Why not?
Monstrosity?
Very rare that I get to use mysticism, and I am semi-decent. Let's see what the roll says. The roll says I'm trash and ignore me.
Good.
4 on the dice. But Devasho's going to move into the room, close the distance, essentially trapping. Can you trap a ghost?
As much as you can trap a ghost. Probably not.
Yeah. Fake trapping the ghost in between Trust and I. And then let's try to hit it with the shield.
So you're bringing up your solar shield to this thing.
That's a 10 on the dice for a 22.
I'm pretty sure this goes right through because you're still rocking. I mean, the shield counts as a non-lethal attack, right? Or a
no, the shield's lethal.
So they're considered. So at least the solar weapons are considered magical for the purposes of ghosts.
And my crystal has fusions in it. So
yeah, no, not your shield though does typically non-lethal damage, correct?
Typically, but I have improved unarmed combat.
So that increases the damage. Does it make an unarmed strike lethal damage? Is anywhere in the feat that changes that damage up? You threaten squares with the natural reach, so with the shield, damage goes up. Don't think any of these fusions or crystals changes damage type.
So where does it state that it's...
An unarmed strike is non-lethal. An unarmed strike is a non-lethal attack.
Oh, I see. I
think the shield...
You have trained to make your unarmed attacks lethal, and strikes and kicks and attacks. It's like the first sentence in an improved unarmed strike.
Yeah, that is not the benefit. You're reading the flavor text for it. Normally, you don't threaten squares with unarmed strikes. You must have a free-armed. It does nothing against the damage output of it.
I mean, however you want to rule it. I've always read that as that, because then there would be, because then there would be no way to make your attacks, your like hand-to-hand combat attacks, lethal. I've always read it because it literally says you've trained to make your unarmed attacks lethal, and then another part of the benefit is that it has damage increases. But if you want to rule it as it's still non-lethal, I have another weapon. That's fine. I don't care. However you want to do it.
I don't think the shield, because you are bludgeoning with it, but it's non-lethal bludgeoning damage. Yeah, that will do nothing to an undead creature. This is one of their main defensive bonuses, which I wish anyone would have rolled, because I would have told you. First things first.
That is brutal. That's part of the flavor text and not part of that benefit.
I mean, you guys can do some talking on the Discord between this week and next week. I'm sure we'll have some people tell me I'm an idiot, but I'm fine with that. For right now, that blade the shield is going right through. Despite we've got Soulfire on it.
The more you know.
Electron Crystal. So this hasn't come up because we haven't fought like any undead this AP. Like at all, I don't think.
No.
But this ghost is very dangerous. That is going to be your turn, and is bringing us on to the ghost's turn. And you guys can make an attack. Trest, who's right next to him, can make an attack of opportunity.
Flat-footed.
Oh no! Why are you flat-footed again?
Because of the natural one.
Oh,
you know the real dookie thing about that. I'm not allowed to heal.
What do you mean?
I can't be healed because then I haven't taken any HP damage.
Yeah, no, you've only taken SP, or?
Yeah, right. So you can't actually remove these conditions until you take HP damage, which is, I believe, a profound oversight of the game. But
well, yeah, right now this thing has just produced your egos so far. No one's in HP damage. I am not going to change that this round. You guys are welcome. It's going to do more of its spooky ghost abilities, probably. We're going to lay off the corrupting gaze, but let's try a high-level spell. This is a 20-foot radius centered on the creature. It is a mind-affecting compulsion, and let's see who's affected. I think this is going to hit everybody, actually, including out in the hallway Echo 7.
I don't even know what's going on in there.
Yeah, you're at the bottom of the turn order too, which makes sense. You didn't get a look at this thing yet. Everyone make me a will save.
It has to be will. Couldn't be a fort save like the first one.
Oof. Lots of fails here, unfortunately. Is any we got bonuses against illusion, but not enchantment. Okay. Guess what? Trest, you are on your own as once more this thing lets out just a psychic scream, and you recognize it as kind of like a guttural Sheeran psychic emanation from this creature. Very confused, very scared, perhaps like a cornered, like a wild creature almost, just screaming. A pulse emanates from its mind, and everyone is stunned for a round, except for Trest, who has saved here. So I'm sorry, Echo 7, you're not getting a turn anytime soon to figure out
when I can do something.
Turn 2 is going to be a special turn between Trest and this ghost. Trest, we are back to you. Everyone else seems super affected by this mind-affecting shriek.
Oh boy. I am looking through my spells for something that would perhaps let me communicate with this thing, calm it down, but I find nothing. So I step forward and I close my eyes real tight, and I'm going to slash.
You hear a voice in the back of your mind say, use the magic sword, Trest. Believe in yourself. Use the force of your sword to defeat this ghost.
A 22 to hit.
So that will be a hit if you get this concealment going.
All
correct.
Right.
Coming correct with concealment.
So I need over a 5 on a D10, right?
Yeah, you can roll basically whatever dice you want.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
You get another try, though. Oh, no.
Oh no. You roll them back to back.
You went backwards,
2
Jamar.
misses. Oh boy. Okay, we're back to the ghost's turn as everyone else is stunned into
Rolled
silence.
a 4 and a 3, Patrick.
Oh boy. It's it sees you coming at it, and you don't see this attack coming, but it takes one of the shearing claws and just kind of plunges it through your armor into your very soul, Trest. Now it does need to make an attack against your EAC, which I will do now. Please don't give me the curse of bad dice roll. All right, no, 15 on the dice. That is a hit, and this is its corrupting touch. Little different what this damage does, and there's a lot of it, but the first thing you need to do is make a fortitude save for me.
Okay. Out of curiosity, would this count as a cold danger?
Cold.
Because I'm wearing bundled up chilly clothing.
It does not. I'll talk about what the damage is in a minute. It's fun.
Oh,
Oh no, Jaffer, no. You can't say that.
sorry.
What
For Brunk's sake.
What'd you roll?
Oh no, I rolled a 9.
5 on the dice. That is a fail. You're taking the full damage here, and it's a number of d6. Not cold damage, as this thing tears into you. We'll describe it based on how bad the roll is.
For fart's sake.
Oh, Pronk. Pretty bad. 28 points of damage.
Well, at least I'll be able to heal soon.
Yeah, no, that's good news. Bad news is this is not cold, it's not fire, it's not acidic. This damage manifests in your chitin, your face, aging rapidly, and perhaps adding a few years onto your existence. So no armor stopping that, no armor upgrade stopping that from happening. The corrupting touch is basically molting your shell and speeding you along to an early grave.
Yeah, no kidding.
Let's see. Echo 7 was the last to be stunned. You are unstunned, Drew. So that just lasts for 1 round, the synaptic pulse.
Stunned, unstunned.
Go ahead and give me your action. Oh no, this fight's so rough.
What's going on, guys? What are you guys doing over here? This is it. Oh my gosh, it's a ghost.
So you moving into the room?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll come up here and actually, can I stand here in this corner with Devasho, or is that taking up too much space for him? I'll bump into here then.
Yeah, no, you can't, unfortunately, occupy that same space and still have like actions and can move around.
So I should have a pretty clear shot, so I can take an attack with the Azimuth Artillery Laser. 23 to hit.
Okay, so not looking obliquely or anything along those lines. That is a hit.
Yes.
We'll have some fun with what that means next turn, but go ahead and how much damage?
10 before you tell me that it's got some magic thing, so it only does 1 or something like that.
Well, it does have some magic things. You see most of the damage of that shot just kind of pulse right through this creature. Some of it is kind of blown away. The ectoplasm splatters on the back wall here, so it does take some of that energy damage. But unfortunately, not all of it. Let me just double check an ability real quick. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Make me a will save, Drew. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
It's got so many abilities, guys.
Wow.
Oh, so many will
18
saves.
will save.
Okay. All right. The good news is I believe this is just DC 17, so that is going to be a pass. It is using an ability called Share Pain. When damage is dealt to this ghost, it can burn a resolve point as a reaction to shift some back. You have made the will save, so it would have reduced that damage and sent it back to you. It does not. It doesn't understand how to interact with your Emranta kind of like membrane, and that just bounces off you harmlessly. We're going on to turn 3 with Trest.
All right. Keeping them... No. I'm going to open my eyes, Patrick. And look this thing in the eye holes.
No! Indeed, its eyes are like endless black pools.
All right. I'm going to spend a move action, and I'm going to kick off a level 2 spell. 2 rounds of some bonuses to hit. Wait a minute. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep my eyes closed because I still have blind fight.
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe just
take advantage of that.
Rely on those dicey rolls.
All right, here we go. Yeah, big chop. An 18 to hit.
Against KAC?
I presume so.
And if that's with all your bonuses. Oh, that's a miss.
All right.
Oh, no. 9 on the dice will not do. Sprouts Marlowe.
This ghost, no.
Sprouts Marlowe, we're back to you. It's taken some damage in this fight.
I'm keeping my my hat over my eyes.
Looking obliquely.
Yes. And you're going to take another shot. That's a natural 20.
You need this.
Oh,
you need this concealment to go your way real bad.
Oh no!
Well, and also, no,
So
undead immunities do not prevent crits, right? You can crit an undead.
I'm also
That's how
sure
you
that
kill
it is flat-footed because of my trick.
The trick does go off.
Do you need concealment for the trick?
So it is part of the hit. So yeah, if you hit, the trick will go off here, right? Okay, make me a very important concealment check. It's a 50-50 chance here.
Is it just a roll 20?
20, you can roll anything you want.
Oh my
Oh
god!
no.
Oh no. Oh no, it looks like it should be a 19 with the 3D
Yeah,
dice.
that's what I'm seeing too. I'm seeing a 19.
That's what he's giving you, a natural 1. I mean, maybe now is the time I remind everyone they have a book 3 reroll,
Wow.
except for it looks like Jabert and Rebecca might have used theirs.
Yep.
Is this the time you want to use it, Miles?
Sure.
Oh.
Now, do you believe in a higher power controlling the dice, the fate of the dice here?
Absolutely
besides
not.
Roll20?
I do not at
Oh
all.
no,
I
your
believe in the
lack of
algorithm.
faith is going to be destroyed here in a moment.
No, it's not.
So
I was right to disbelieve.
3 on the dice there. Oh goodness gracious! Needed that critical.
I am over this Procken show. I am done. I rolled
Did he-
20. You.
Did you roll a D3? Maybe? Did we check the dice?
A 1 and a 3 might be a D3, but
So, Patrick, I just rechecked my math.
Yeah.
I did have an extra +1 that wasn't being included there.
ooh, from what?
So I had the bonus to my attack for Weapon of War as a +1, but now it's a +2. So
Guess what? We're going back in time, and that's a hit.
oh yes!
Because you guys need all the help you can get.
The highs and lows. The highs and lows.
2 4s on my mischance. Great. Great.
Why are we going back in time just to hurt ourselves more?
Cool. Never mind.
This
Fine.
concealment is killing us.
This
Oh my
mischance is.
You guys might have to look at
Wait,
this thing.
you have blind fight, Jabert.
I know, that was with 2. That was 2
That was
rolls. They were
2
both
rolls.
4.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
love-
right, never mind.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
love
All right. We
the
gotta
Hope
get
and
this
Bruce voice.
combat moving here. Zinnia, we're on to you.
All right.
Team's not
Um,
doing
We're in round 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm
And
still
it's been
trying
like
to make
half an
sense
hour.
of I'm still trying to make sense of cloaking field. So it says that I gain a +10 bonus to stealth until I move. So if I were to move, i.e. use a trick attack, I don't get +10 stealth to that. That'd be awesome if I did. But no.
No, I think you would get that bonus for the trick for this first
For
trick.
the move, like as part of the move? Because I mean, I'm
Yeah,
reading
well-
the text and it says you gain a +10 bonus to stealth checks, which doesn't stack with the invisibility until you move.
I would give it to you for the trick. If you were moved before you attacked, I mean, it kind of happens at the same time, but I think it's supposed to be used in conjunction with your trick.
Okay, great.
So you're blending into the wall, and you come out of it, and hopefully get some damage done. Are you still looking obliquely at this ghost?
Yes. What happens if you look at it? I'm dazzled again or dazed?
If it does its corrupting gaze again, and you fail, you are probably going to be unconscious.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to continue looking. I'll keep looking at Trust. Got my eyes on Trust, and going to trying to decide if I need to go anywhere, but my way is kind of blocked by people. So I guess I'll
Sorry.
essentially stay where I am. Maybe
Okay,
fly up in the air a bit.
This office is full of people.
Yeah, it's pretty tiny. And I'm going to use my sonic pistol to take
Get
a
ahead.
shot. Ooh, that trick is terrible, but with the +10.
It's +10. Hey,
I
yes.
mean, that's a CR 9 or lower. And
So, trick
that's
goes
only
off.
14 on the attack, 14 against EAC. Womp womp.
Yeah, with the flat-footed is still a fail, unfortunately. 5 on the dice. Oh boy. Devasho, we're on to you, and I think it's time. we need to hear your singing voice at this point.
Yep. Singing disc. Move action. I'm pulling out the disc.
Yeah.
I'm about to go full Summer Olympics on this ghost.
Spinning around, hurling.
I'm
shot
doing a standing 360 no scope. Here
Are
it
you
comes.
looking at it straight on?
I'm staring deep into this thing's soul. Gosh darn it! Son of a biscuit!
Another natural 1. What is going on? This ghost is gonna murder every one of you.
Ah!
Oh no! Do we want to go for official critical fumble here?
Do you have a book reroll that you want to try to use?
I'm not wasting it on a
no.
360 no scope disc.
Yeah, you guys don't remember the rules of this season. There's no rerolling a natural 1. We're letting those fly. Oh,
hit
my
me
goodness.
with the official. I feel like I need to get double whammied by
Now,
Paizo since
this
they put the
is-
word lethal in the description and not
This
the
is
benefit.
energy damage, correct?
This is sonic damage.
Sonic
correct.
damage. Okay. Oh no. The sun was in your eyes. You might not have been looking besides this ghost, but you were still blinded by it. Reroll the attack against the nearest creature adjacent to your target. And that's going to be a Trest. Oh no. Now you want to roll bad.
Hey, Trest, here comes the crit.
Aw.
25!
It's not a crit, but it's a hit.
Hooray, I can be healed now.
Silver lining.
I helped!
14 sonic damage. Is there a move action you wanted to do, or?
Sonic. I'm going to use a move action to align my shield, and I'm going to use a swift action. Oh, no, the move action would have been to take out the disc
Gotcha.
completely. But I will swift action to get the disc back.
Okay, we are back to the ghost's turn.
Wow.
I'm feeling significantly bad for you guys, but not so bad. Actually, you've not done any damage to this, right, Tress? No.
Nope, we are best friends. We've never harmed each other.
Well, it is...
There's only one person who's done any damage to it. That robot over there. Go get it.
Oh, no, it is going to try and kill you, but it is going to try and cast a spell immediately next to you, which means you get an attack of opportunity.
If I weren't flat-footed.
Flat-footed.
Yes.
I'm trying to be nice here, and I'm failing completely. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Hey, fans, remember C7D. Because that's
what kind of spell we got here?
It's a fortitude save. I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Good Lord.
Me?
Oh, no. Our good buddy Tress.
Oh, my. What's happening?
Oh, no. A natural 1.
What is going on?
I'm still working out the stinky rolls. Hang on, guys. Almost out. We're almost gone.
It's broken.
So you feel
my cash. Clear my cash.
Tress feels a vice-like grip, an icy death hand wrapping around your throat, choking the life out of you. You are immobilized. You have to hold your breath. You cannot move. You can still attack with any weapons and cast spells and so on. And you make a fortitude save. Each round it wants to concentrate on choking the life out of you, but it is coming at you with some strangulation damage. 11 points strangulation damage, and everyone can see he is getting Darth Vader yoked up into the air by this ghost. Echo 7, you're the only one that has done any damage to this thing yet.
I'm going to shoot it again, and we are going to go for a heavy fire.
Looking straight at it as you do.
Yeah.
All right.
I have to make it count.
Go right ahead.
21 to hit.
That is a hit.
It's been so long since I've done any damage. I got to relook how this works.
You had your strength, right?
Yeah. So it's 8 on the shot itself, and I add my strength mod, which is 4 for a whopping 12 points of damage.
Well, don't worry about that because no one else has done damage to it, which means you get to make another will save.
You're king. Good. Forgot about this part.
You made it last time.
You have a high will save. You're a soldier.
It's my lowest save. 16.
Really?
Okay.
Tyler.
I'm so sorry.
So, unfortunately, 7 of that damage is getting bounced back to you, and it doesn't look like the shot does anything to it. Okay, turn 4, Tress, we're back to you. I forget how many status effects and bad things are happening to our Sheeran soldier, Tress.
Is this a boss?
This is a high-level ghost fight, so it might as well be.
Okay, because I was feeling pretty awful about everything.
Yeah.
I still am, but I was feeling worse.
We're rolling like this is the worst
we are rolling like complete dog flame right now.
Oh,
but
all right.
Awful.
I'm making 2 attacks.
I'm forgetting effects too. It has so many abilities. Are you looking obliquely, or you're still blind fighting, right?
Yep, still blind fighting. Good thing I rolled twice.
Oh, well, are you sure this includes your... yes, you have the +2 for the spell. Okay, so that's still going on. 16 is going to be a miss.
All right, and... Oh my god.
No. Why, Dice
how
God?
is this possible?
Another natural.
How is this?
Isn't that his second this fight?
Yes. Oh yeah.
That's how we started. That's how we started this combat.
But your damage is great.
Yeah. Hope I don't have to take it.
Do you want the online Cosmic Crittermander fail deck?
I want the Crittermanders one. I'm tired of this Paizo baloney. Those guys don't know how to write good critical fails. I want the real stuff. I want the real stuff.
I think ours is the real stuff because our fans are brutal.
Yeah, give me that.
You really didn't want this one? Yeah. Submitted by JJJ.
No! Of course!
Worrisome Whirlwind Oh no. You're blindly swinging your sword, and you meant well, you really did, but your attack passes your target in a circular arc. Make attack rolls against every creature in your reach other than your original target. Thankfully, no one is within your reach here.
Oh my gosh.
But that's just you swinging the...
Can you imagine if Devasho got that?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Man, when I saw JJJ come up, I was like, no.
But I don't take the damage, right?
No.
Okay, good.
Every other target, yeah, it's you blindly swinging, which is what is happening.
That desk, though, that desk is dead.
Yeah, you chopped the desk in the room up. Sprouts, Marlowe, we're on to you.
All right. Not that it matters, but here we go.
I think we're trying to go for the maximum number of natural ones we've ever
I had a
done.
natural 20 last time, and it did me F all. So
yeah.
I am more disillusioned in this game than I've ever been.
We're
I am
on attacks.
I am keeping Sprouts' eyes shielded by his hat.
You got to. If he hits you with that corrupting gaze again, could be curtains for our detective.
It doesn't matter. It's 12. Who cares?
Wow.
Hold on.
Wow. And the trick attacks are so bad too. Okay, Zinnia, on to you.
This wine goblet was full at the beginning of this fight. I'm just letting you know.
Having him to drink. All right. I feel like I have no choice but to just do whatever damage I possibly can try to do to this thing. So I'm going to attempt to do that.
And still looking obliquely with
Yes,
his attack.
looking obliquely.
Oh my goodness.
And it's not going to hit. So,
Wow.
that was fun.
Wow. I think like the highest attack besides Drew has been like a 9 on a dice. It is.
Please, I rolled a 13 on Jabert.
I had a natural 20. Damn it.
Vasho, we're back to you.
Guys, we're all gonna die.
I'm going to hit this ghost if it's the last thing I do. I've got a disc.
Can we just leave?
I mean, we can.
Yeah, can we just
I mean,
leave?
it's a ghost. It's just. I mean, I imagine it's
it has
gonna follow
abilities
us.
that can go through walls, which
Right,
we've
but
already
it
been
might-
hit with.
But
Well,
it
we
might
can move
not
fast.
chase you. It might not chase you, but I'm immobilized. So
Oh, yeah.
you can
Can we just leave Trest?
I'm staying.
Okay. Okay. Disc. I could explode, but I don't want to take out the entire team. Disc.
Yeah.
I can't attack twice with the disc, though. And I don't even think I want to. We're rolling so poorly. Let's just go for the simple move action to raise the shield. Standard action, hit with disc.
All right, singing out across the room here.
Miss Raimi so much. Magic Missile
I'm
would have been great.
so nervous. I've broken the streak!
That is a hit.
He spoke too soon, sir.
Now, you are still looking obliquely at this thing?
Oh, I've never looked obliquely at this thing.
You're just looking straight on. Okay,
I'm
well.
just staring into the
hit.
soul of death.
And how much damage are we talking?
I mean, it's not great. I rolled a 2 on damage, but that's okay. 14 points of damage.
Okay, well, some of that is getting through. I can tell you that. And
This does have a fusion on it, if that matters at all.
No. Well, energy, I mean, we can talk about it like outside of characters. I'm not sure what they would know, but outside of characters, you guys know that incorporeal creatures taking no damage from regular attacks unless they have got those magical fusions. But energy, I think, and magic do like half damage.
Okay.
Half damage going through there. Back to the ghost turn, and technically our good buddy did do a little bit of damage here. I think I'm going to drop concentration on the strangulation, and Trest, you can't make an attack of opportunity. Okay, it's just going to move up to a Devasho. It's going to move up into the center of the room here. Oh gosh, there's so many abilities.
Yeah, take your time and read those stat blocks so we can wallow in this trash heap of rolls we've accumulated.
It's just going to come straight up to you, screaming psychically into your mind, Devasho, ringing between your ears, trying to destroy your mind. Give me a will save. Oh, well, yeah, give me a will save. I don't think anyone can disrupt this, unfortunately, right now.
Oh, I nailed it. 17 on the dice.
Okay.
22 altogether.
That is a save. You're taking half damage, but this is a mind thrust.
Ooh, that's
at ya.
usually big numbers.
It could be. It could also be like 3. Oh no, it's very high. I've rolled so high on these. It's 4d10. Half damage on that though is going to be 17 points. Just 17.
I'm so glad I made that save.
Yeah, and Echo 7, we're on to you. This thing is now on top of you, right next to you. What would you like to do?
Yeah, and I don't know that I can do anything without drawing any attacks of opportunity. I have a melee, but it's just punching it, and I don't think that's going to do anything.
Nope.
I'm going to take a guarded step here.
Okay, so moving kind of behind this creature.
Yes. And I am going to... I'm going to ready a Serum of Healing Mark II.
Okay, so whipping that out. That is going to bring us to Trest. Turn 5, Trest.
All right, so I'm no longer being choked out, right?
Correct. It has dropped you down to your feet.
Right.
No longer immobilized as well.
I am back in it, gang.
I couldn't justify that without you having hit it yet. I think it would want to get these other guys. Yeah. You guys are best friends.
All right, I have one more round of blind fight, so I'm going to use it. It's maximum effectiveness. Just going to make a single attack here. I got me a little flanking on this, so if it can be flanked.
Sure, pretty sure it can.
19 to hit its KC.
You don't see anything in corporeal that it cannot be flanked, so that is a hit.
Ooh, there we are. 21 points
Well,
of some damage from a magical source.
you've got the blind fight still to roll.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm sorry to be the bearer of my words.
You've got it. You've got it.
Hey,
Yes.
first one.
Yes.
So 21 points of damage.
Yes. I don't remember how incorporeal works in Starfinder, but it is technically some.
No, Jabert, you know what time it is. I need you to make a will save.
Oh no! I've done a bad thing.
Yeah, I've got a reflect, or I've got an RP left.
Oh no!
Oh no. Okay, so it is reducing this damage, is sending 7 of it back to you. Some of that is still going through, though. Unfortunately. Did 21 in total? Okay. Yeah, so it is psychically just kind of bounced back. You can feel your sword going through this thing's incorporeal form as it shares that pain with you. Sprouts Marlowe, we are on to you.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my gaze where it was, blocked by the hat, and targeting this guy.
Believe in the dice gods, Miles. So just a quick prayer to the dice gods, and I'm sure they're going to. Oh, I'm sure they're going to help.
I believe in nothing. With
The
good reason.
trick goes off here. So what'd you get?
13 or lower.
Yeah.
16 on the die.
Against EAC, if you're flat-footing this thing, that is a hit.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey.
okay.
Fine.
But you know what we got to roll next.
Oh,
Concealment for looking obliquely.
you can do it. I believe.
Oh,
17.
yeah. That's a hit.
And with the trick, that's 16 points of damage.
Okay, half of that getting through.
We're in the business.
Yeah, no, this is you guys the most effective round thus far.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Zinnia.
awful.
Zinnia, on to you.
All right, Zinnia is going to fly backwards, just take a guarded step backwards, but, flying, whatever that means.
You can't guarded step if you want to trick. Did you want to trick this round?
Oh, yeah. Well, then I'll move 5 feet back.
Yeah.
And I am going to trick, but can I trick with my Needler pistol? Yes?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to use my Needler pistol to attempt to put an inhibitor on the ghosty guy. And I'm going to just look right at him. I'm not afraid of you.
Oh, no.
And for no ghosts.
Rebecca. Okay, go right ahead and...
Uh-oh.
It's going to go really poorly, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious
roll.
what's going to happen here.
Oh, that trick is terrible. And the attack is a 16.
He's flat-footed.
If it's flat-footed, indeed, that is going to be a hit.
Oh, good. That means that from now on, with my inhibitor, that gives it a -2 to its AC.
Boom. I'm just looking. Once again, undead or immune. Charms, compulsions, moral effects.
That'd be against its flat-footed KC, though, right?
Ooh.
It's your injection weapon.
Yeah. Ooh, good point. That's a miss. Oh. Oh, no.
I'm glad
Really?
we clarified.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's physical.
Physical attacks. Oh, boy. We need...
Can I get a
we
hero
need,
point for pointing that out?
we need
For subbing out my teammates.
D20 rolls higher than a 10, please. Everyone.
Goodness.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Okay, Devasho, we're on to you. This thing is right in front of you.
Yeah, gotta guarded step backwards and throw the disc. Because I can't just throw the disc at it, right?
So, I mean, it did use a reaction with this ability. I'll key you guys into its reaction was taken up if you're worried about provoking. But doesn't really matter if you want to move, you can.
Cool. I'll do it. And hit it with the disc. And 25 is going to hit for 15 more points of damage.
15 in total. Okay. Got half of that getting through. Do math. My math skills have failed me. All right. We're close to being bloodied yet. That's not good. We are back to the ghost turn. And I gotta imagine it's time for... All right. We'll level you with you here. It's going to do one of two abilities. It's going to either bring back that corrupting gaze attack, or it's going to do something potentially much worse for this combat. I'll let you guys decide. Unknown ability or this corrupting gaze attack again.
Well, Zinni is looking at it now, so selfishly, the other thing.
Unknown ability. Unknown ability.
All right.
I don't want Zinnia to pass out. That's the only reason.
She might still. We don't know.
True.
Yeah, I might pass out if it's the other one. We'll find out. I could honestly pass out either way, I feel like. But
I mean, honestly, I'm okay on SP and HP, so probably we should just stick with the thing we know, but...
This is... Oh, no, I'm already going. We've had enough conversation. This is another supernatural ability. Everyone within 30 feet, it is screaming out a frightful moan. I need everyone to make a will save.
Oh, this is a fear effect to run.
It is a fear effect.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Fear effect. It's moan. Okay, we've got some good rolls. I can see in roll 20. Oh, we got some bad ones. Oh no. Echo 7, Zinnia, you have failed and are indeed running from this thing. You have the frightened condition. You have to flee from this ghost. Full tilt, taking a minus to your abilities for the duration, which is 2d4 rounds. Let's roll those now. Six rounds.
Bye forever.
Might be the end of this combat.
Bye for the rest of this combat.
We'll see you back at Clade Company.
All right,
Meet you there.
Echo 7. If you want to... Oh no, you're like stuck in this room. Even if you withdraw, that is going to potentially provoke from this creature. Oh no, you are correct, right? Because that was a Sprouts Marlowe hit. All right, then you're just running out of this room full speed.
Can we jump
Devasho
through the
gives you
window?
a high five on the way out, like, see ya, buddy.
Can I at least drop the healing serum next to Trest before we go?
I'll allow it. I will allow it, but you're effectively out of this combat for a few rounds. I'm going to mark them down as we go. Trest, we are back to you, turn 6 here.
all right.
Wait, do we
I'm
get to actually leave the room, or can we?
Oh, yeah, you're gone.
Oh no, yeah, I can move you if you want.
Yeah, you do it, because I don't want to.
All right, I am going to step into the space that was previously occupied by Echo.
You're jumping up on top of the desk.
Oh yeah, I've got myself
Yeah.
a little flank here. A little flanky do, and I'm going to attack with my solar sword.
Is blind fight still on at this point?
It is not.
No.
I stare into its eyes.
Oh no.
Into the black pits of its eyes. because I desperately need this to just work. 11 to hit. 11 to hit.
Something's wrong with your dice because it looks like you rolled 2 1s on the damage. But you
just added it together.
I was like, that's the 11? No, 11 on the... that is a miss. 3 on the dice. Oh, no. Sprouts Marlowe, you're not scared of nothing.
Oh.
Except maybe getting gazed at.
So, all right. So Sprouts is just gonna lift up the brim of his hat and just kind of stare dead on. And why not roll?
Yeah.
That's a 19 to hit. CR7 or lower.
Trick goes off, and it is hit.
Yes.
Flat-footed. 15 plus 9, so 24 points of damage.
24. It is bloodied after that attack.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Half that damage is getting through.
Oh, yowzers.
Needed that, but is it too little too late? Xenia is running out of the room.
Wait, what?
Hi.
Yep.
Yeah,
She failed.
was
She
feared.
As well.
Yeah.
So it's just me and Trest?
And Devasha.
I'm here.
Oh,
It's going for it too.
Where do you
What?
want me, Patrick?
You can just move yourself right behind Echo 7. You're standing next to him.
Do they
before.
move through the acid pools in the hallway, Patrick?
No, they're carefully avoiding, so it
Good.
will be difficult to get back as well.
Scared but not irrational. That's what we're going for here.
Yeah, Devasho, we are back to you.
Okay.
a flap.
That
Flat-footed
is
right now.
good. I'm just wanting to double. Actually, I'm going to use a move action to pull out the Talon sword, or the that wicked looking blade.
Maybe a reason I was very interested in you picking up some more weapons last week.
Now that this thing is within melee range of me, I don't have to just fling disc. I can attack effectively with a more melee focused weapon.
Now, did you get the modal weapon, the magical modal weapon?
Yes,
The blade
I
of the
did.
6th molt.
So I can make this
Acidic.
acid damage. Yes.
Yeah.
So this will be acid damage, and I'm looking right at this thing. I'm flanking, so I'm going to go with the double attack here.
Now you had to pull that
Oh, I
weapon out.
had to pull it out. Oh, I got so excited. Okay, single attack.
Single
Plus
attack,
2.
though.
I'm flanking. I'm going to double attack next time. 25 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
2 1s on damage.
Oh, no.
Ow! Ow! That's 13 points. Oh, well.
Ooh, it's taken half of that, though. And every little bit helps with this fight, I am sure. Oh, but we're back to the ghost's turn. And I'm running out of things to do besides just murdering everyone. So I think I'm going to have to do it. It's Corrupting Gaze time. Everyone within 30 feet, I need you to make me a very important fortitude save.
Oh, no.
Everyone's looking straight on at this thing. Oh, we've got a save from Trest. No. Fail from Sprouts. Oh, a fail from Devasho, too. I'm going to do the charisma damage as well. How much charisma do you got left, Miles?
I think 8?
Oh, so he'd have to roll max charisma.
What did you start with?
15.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're probably fine, right?
I mean, there is one roll that can get him.
Ooh, yeah, just 3 points for everyone that failed. So Devasho and Sprouts, and then we're talking about a couple D10 of cold damage. Ooh, 13 points though. How are you guys doing?
Living and breathing.
I thought that was going to be curtains for Sprouts, but you're much more charismatic.
I'm glad Xenia ran away.
Yeah, well, you would have been just unconscious, right?
Yep.
So when you hit 0,
Uh-oh.
you become staggered in this game, or do you just fall unconscious?
PCs become staggered, I believe.
I have exactly hit 0.
Oh, no.
Okay. So you've got 1 round.
Yep.
You've got 1 final.
1 move
Huzzah.
or 1
boy.
standard.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh boy, indeed. All right.
It's your turn.
Yep.
Yeah, we're back to you. Back to you as Echo 7's going to take the turn to move away.
Spending 1 standard action All right, I'm back up to 18 hit points.
And that does not provoke, so this thing does not care.
And I am no longer flat-footed.
Oh. Also pretty darn useful. Okay.
Second wind.
Okay. Sprouts Marlowe, on to you.
Sprouts Marlowe is going to maintain his gaze. The detective is beyond ticked off at this point.
The brim of that hat is at full rise. Yeah.
He's tired. He's hurt. He wants a drink.
That one hit should have been a crit.
Yeah. This is a dog day afternoon. So with further ado, let's see how garbage this is.
You can do this, Miles. I believe.
You've successfully had a couple of tricks go on.
Oof.
Oh, and
this natural two.
Trick would have, but that is a miss on the attack roll. Zinnia is running away. Devasha, we're back to you. You've got a new weapon in your hands, and you are flanking with your good buddy Trest.
Yes, and this is why I'm using that weapon and nothing else. Because I do like that I have this weapon now because my sudden lack of charisma.
It is a level 8 magical weapon, right? Is that what we determined last week?
I believe so.
Yeah,
So let's
very powerful.
attack the first. It's 2. Is going to be a 20.
That is a hit.
18 points of damage. Of course, that's going to go down to 9, I think.
Yeah, but you're slashing right through with this acidic damage, and this ghost is flinching at the attacks.
Come
Does
on,
not like
come on.
it
2 in a row, 2 in a row, 2 in a row. Show me money. 21.
That is a hit.
And almost max damage. 21 points of damage.
Oh, I've got a new target right now.
No.
It's going to guarded step forward. It is still alive or undead.
Ow.
And it is going to make its corrupting touch, digging into your blackened heart. It's going to see if we can accelerate the aging a little bit. 18 on the attack dice. That's a hit. Make me a fortitude save, right? Yes, corrupting touch.
Oh, I nailed it. 23.
All right, you are taking half damage from the 7d6. And we'll see how. Yeah, only 15 points of age damage as once again your outer chitinous shell starts to age, maybe gray a little bit around the edges. But you're still up, I imagine.
Oh, you did just take out my stamina.
Uh-oh.
So I'm into health.
What's age damage?
That is a great question. That's what this ghost does to you when it sucks your soul out.
Yeah.
I'm guessing both Tress and Devasho at this point have gained maybe like 5-10 years on them. That is its entire turn. It had a move, which means boo. Echo 7's running away. Tress, we're back to you.
All right, I'm coming around this desk with my mighty sword. It is tricked, so it is flat-footed.
Yeah.
And it is flanked. I'm looking right at this thing.
Make that attack.
22.
That is a hit.
All right. For 19 damage.
Oh, goodness gracious. Right. Throwing that in. It is still up, but this thing looks like its connection to this physical realm is weakening by the second.
Oh, hurry up and die, please.
Sprouts Marlowe.
Please.
All right. You see your chance.
Sprouts is looking this thing dead in the eye. He's breathing real heavy. He's bloodied. He's bruised. And he's really pissed. So he's going to take this shot.
Can this trio save the day?
That's a 20, a CR 14 or higher or lower.
Oh, yeah. How much damage are we talking here?
That is 22 points damage.
It had 10 left. You blast this thing out of existence.
Miles is the hero.
Oh, yeah.
I'm starting to think that Drew and I are just really bad luck because as soon as we left the room,
I'm the only one who
yeah.
did damage until I got feared out of the room.
You did a couple.
yeah, maybe
you
maybe
sucking up
Zinnia
all
is
the
just
good
really
luck.
bad luck.
Oh boy, they be slow and we be
Wow.
fast. Ghost busting, Miles.
Right.
And we are out
We
of
came, we
fast.
saw, we kicked its ass.
I don't know about that. We definitely struggled and eventually
listen,
won.
this is me putting my hand on your shoulder, Tyler.
Yeah.
Let me have this.
Okay, you've got it.
Let
We
me have
kicked
this.
its booty boo.
I thought for sure I was going to take someone out complete with this, and then at one point when I was like, all right, the frightful moan has to come out. This party could be done for, but yeah, no. Thankfully, had at least half of you guys save against that shout.
Yeah.
So Jabert, did your healing also heal your ability drain?
I don't have any ability drain. I did remove
your
poison.
charisma hit 0, and then you healed yourself, and I figured, right?
Me?
No, his hit points.
No, my hit points.
Oh, your hit points hit 0.
Yeah. He rolled 13 on the damage, and I had 13 hit points left.
Holy!
So-
I misunderstood that completely.
So
I
it
thought
was
you
like-
said your charisma hit 0, so you got one more turn. Oh, I see.
No.
This
Wow.
is an insane
That was
fight. This
clutch.
is a CR7 ghost, and it is a ghost mystic. So had the I had an ability I forgot about, which would have hopefully have killed a Tress, but I forgot all about.
Thank goodness.
It had sheer pain and backlash, which is the level 3 ability. So if you do succeed at one of its saves, like, you still take damage. It's so gross. And besides that, yeah, I used most of the spells. I didn't use inflict pain, but synaptic pulse, mind thrust, the psychokinetic strangulation. This is a gross monster.
So Sprouts definitely would want to kind of check out what's in this room, because if something that big and bad was here, he figures there should be something worth looking into.
Worth protecting.
I mean, after taking, oh goodness, Sprouts.
Where was that in the fight? Other than
There's
that
your
one
natural
turn that I
20 on
couldn't look?
perception. Give me Sprouts and Tress. You haven't rolled them yet. Give me a mysticism check. I'm taking a look at this dead body of the professor lying on the ground.
24.
Devasha, you already rolled yours, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say Devasha's gonna hunt down Zinnia and Echo 7 to try and bring them back.
Sprouts also rolled a natural 20 on perception.
Nice. So taking a look at the professor's body here on the ground, you're piecing together the clues of like him pushing the desk up against the door. There's like some scratches on the wall. It looks like the few bits of like protein bars and things like that. The wrappers are just strewn across the desk here. It seems like this professor who you identify as Thanel, the Sheeran professor, barricaded themselves behind their door when the invasion started, and just expired here after a few days without water. And that experience of hearing the horrors of the war outside, while knowing that the only way not to get taken by the swarm is submit yourself to dehydration, starvation. That is what caused this ghost to manifest itself, and this lingering spirit energy to haunt this location. You, taking a look over it, think that maybe you've dealt with some hauntings in the past. You think if you are able to drench this body, like pour water on it to rehydrate it, you might be able to exorcise the ghost here, because otherwise, with that mysticism check, it's coming back in a couple of days. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but if you guys stay here any longer, it could seek revenge.
So
Put that ring on its finger? No.
Sprouts will take out his flask and pour a little on it.
Well, no, you also did get a ring of sustenance, and you're pretty sure if you left it on the body for maybe like a day or so, it would have the same effect.
That'll do. More drink for Sprouts.
Yeah, you guys can take a look around the office here. Do you guys want to take an extended rest?
Oh, absolutely.
Something beyond 10 minutes, because some people do have ability damage.
Yeah, Sprouts, he took a huge chunk of charisma damage, and he's still with his SP, but he's still hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, Trest was nearly taken out completely, right?
Yeah.
And charisma is kind of one of Solarian's main stats that I would like to have back.
Did you take any charisma damage?
I took 3.
Oh, you failed that last one. Okay.
How do you get charisma damage back?
Well, you can use Lesser Restoration, or it will heal naturally over time.
Yep.
So I can cast Lesser Restoration tomorrow, but I am tapped out for the day.
So
Sure.
we can rest. You'll know it. Use it. Move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is fine. You've got some offices here. You're pretty sure a few places you can fortify and, maybe put the desk up against the doors if you want. And Jetvata is, after having traveled the entire day to the university, is more than happy to rest up.
Oh yeah, because he worked so hard in that fight.
he's been working hard, getting the armor together and clearing out the previous rooms you guys have cleared, taking a look at things.
Yeah, Midnight Company MVP right here.
Speaking of Midnight Company, once it gets late in the night, you guys can set up your shifts, do whatever you need to get rested. But as darkness kind of settles over the university, settles over the city of Ouds, late that night, you hear a fairly distinctive and very memory-provoking sound, Xenia, in the middle of the evening, that of the university. Zesh's historic bell tower ringing out a few times, just gong, gong, gong. We remember that
that's
means,
my
everyone.
Summon to go and meet this mysterious letter writer, right?
Yeah.
Xenia told everyone about that, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone want to join me to go and meet this mysterious person? Although it might be hard for you to get there. I can fly.
Yeah, Sprouts will.
You can carry Sprouts, right? We've
Yeah, I can
determined.
carry Sprouts.
I can hop on your shoulder.
Maybe I might have to leave some stuff in the office, but climb aboard.
I will demur as I heal my wounds overnight, but I instruct you to be sure to come back safely.
Maybe
I'll do my best.
peeking out from outside once you get back to the front of the university, over the top of this atrium, the building that you're in now, across the dead and barren courtyard, you see the nearly destroyed bell tower, a building made of steel glass and reinforced stonework. And yes, this mysterious benefactor requesting a meeting there, with Sprouts in tow, flying up there. You see what looks like a figure emerge and fly up on silvery wings to the pinnacle atop of the tower, a place that would be inaccessible to anyone without flight. You still okay taking Sprouts up there?
Yeah, unless he's afraid of heights or something.
The fall would be about 80 feet or so.
Sprouts fears nothing.
As you fly up, you see perched like a gargoyle on the roof of the bell tower, what looks like a Strix man, though he seems perhaps more machine than flesh and feather. His eyes, as he looks back at you, are two massive cybernetic constructs. And his arms and wings, metallic chrome replacements. And as his face kind of turns to the side to greet you, you see indeed grayed feathers of an aged Strix whose face is pockmarked with scars and blemishes. And as he sees you, sees Sprouts there, he kind of stands up straight and stretches out these metallic wings and says, "To be continued." Oh,
What?
oh, we'll find out about this mysterious stranger. Maybe you should have taken that ghost out quicker.
We tried. We did our best.
No way. We went long on that fight.
I feel real bad for everyone listening that was this awful, humiliating fight that we
that's all on us.
trudged through.
That was a stressful fight. I was like, I'm going to win for once. I'm going to win for once. But no.
Until it turned it around, we did.
I was about to say, when you and Zinnia took off, it still had like half of its hit points. I was like, I'm gonna do it. And then Devasho remembered he had a super magical EAC weapon on him. I was like, no.
2 hits off. That worked.
Oh yeah,
Well,
you
shouldn't
helped
have
out.
moved to the center of the room.
The fear of this thing knocking you out with that gaze was pretty dangerous. Good fight, good episode. I'm excited to introduce new character next week when we play. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Guys, thanks for playing with me.
Thank you.
I'm not thanking you this time.
We'll get you next time, Miles. Thanks for listening, everyone, and have another great week.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Cosmic Crit. This episode has been made possible through a sponsorship with Roll20 and the backing of our Critamander fans on Patreon. Thanks again and have a great week.